culmination of many people's hard work. Our parents, who we thank for raising us and loving us through everything. Our teachers, who we thank for encouraging us and, to be honest, giving us a break during that last semester. And the administration, especially Mr. Hardison, who has been with us all 4 years, who I'm sure many of you know from his cheery and frequent emails, as well as voicemails. But most of all, today is about us, the graduates. We all have these ideas of who we want to be and where we want to go and live. There are people that we admire and want to make our lives just like, if that person is Bill Gates or Mr. Feinstein. We see their accomplishments and plan accordingly to have similar ones of our own. The truth is, none of us really know who we are yet. Sure, there are politicians and musical artists who have said, this is what I wanted to do since I was a little kid. There was never anything else. But the truth is, when we were 4 years old, we wanted to prance around our living rooms in our underwear, not practice our inauguration address or record an album. Our generation strives to prove to our parents, employers, and mentors in our community that we know who we are and what we want, but they just laugh at us. Why is that? Because they know. They have been in the exact same place as us, determined to prove our parents wrong and do exactly what we said we would. They know our experiences and mistakes are what will shape who we are and what we become, not what we imagine our lives to be like. The students in this room will not be the same people in 5 years, or even 10, even if we all went to the same college or pursued the same career. We can plan forever, but who's to say that when an opportunity comes that we won't take it? You see, the whole point of your 20s is to utterly and completely screw up. Now, I don't mean class of 2013, that you should go out there and pillage and destruct. I mean it is our time to figure out those questions that people have been asking us since freshman year. What do you want to do? What interests you? And what impact do you want to have in this world? It's during this next chapter in our lives that we'll have questions of our own, like, oh gosh, I have to pay for laundry now? What do I bring to basic training? I have to read this book by tomorrow? And most of all, what's rent? It's about putting on our adult pants and having the initiative to ask questions and the maturity. We will never truly know our own strength until we have pushed past our insecurities and rose above. There will be times in our future where we may question ourselves again and our dreams, but this transition is by far the biggest. Through all this, we will inevitably reflect on what we've learned at West Potomac, who we've met, and what we've seen, then make our decisions. Looking back, there was no day that was singularly great, no moment that could sum up what high school was or wasn't. Day-to-day life wasn't filled with extravagancies or vibrancy. There were days when we all spent our last dollar at Chipotle. When we didn't have plans for the weekend except for the project we had been procrastinating on. And when the only big decision that day was whether or not to wear sweatpants. Who we are is not based on the journey from beginning to end, speeding forth like a train. It's based on those unimportant days that led to important ones. Our high school lives are like a mosaic, made up of little parts that seem stupid when you look at each one individually, but we're part of an unforgettable experience. It's something that we are living right now, so we won't truly know what's happened here until years later. This day, however, is different. Today will mean something unique to each one of us. Some will sigh with the relief that they don't have to fight for a booth in the cafeteria anymore. Others will look back on those indescribable moments of belonging on the bus ride back from an away game win. Whatever the emotion, we all shared in a mutual experience. We came to the West Potomac campus every single day, always dealing with the fact that the temperature in upstairs Quander was never quite right. We opened our minds to learning and our hearts to friendship, even if that meant staying awake on 7th period on a Friday. The most important lesson that I can instill today is, do not forget what happened here. Whether it was that 100% on a quiz in math class that made you really believe you could get through junior year, or Alex Amico's trademark stay classy remark on the West Potomac News. Little by little, we will figure out who we are. It's fun to think about our 10-year reunion in, can you believe it, 2023. Will movies be in 4D? Will there be conflict in a new part of the world? Will Mr. Dobson still be here? For me, this day has come unexpectedly, and I hope it will go on forever because it seems too soon to say goodbye. Thank you.
Very good.